Well, thank you for allowing me to be here. And I actually followed Ella's, when she did her PowerPoint, I looked at it, and I was at a conference last week, and I was like, oh crap, I got to put something together. So I put it together, and now she'd use it, so like, why do I have to use mine? But I'm going to go through just a little bit about the history too, because it's really a dynamic conversation that I think we're starting to have here with women. And I'm really, really pleased to see what I'm seeing here with all the young women and the changes that we've made. And I want to give you a little perspective from an older lady. Yeah, my kids say I'm as old as dirt, and I know I'm not, because I asked my mom, and she said that dirt was here first. So I just want to make sure everybody's aware of that. But have been here doing it for a long time. How I got involved in it's a lot of an accident, much like Ella. I was at Arizona State, and I was going to be a pre-law major, yeah. And had a boyfriend that was involved in taking some material science. We placed a bet that he couldn't handle one of my classes and I couldn't handle one of his. Literally, that's how I got started. Took a class there, found out I absolutely loved it. And it just started. The boyfriend, I have no idea whatever happened to him. Never finished school. And so that's how I got involved in material science. But and then it's amazing. One of the other things I found in Christensen is getting involved in it in those days. I was only one of 2 women in my master's program. And I thought, because I'd been around guys all the time, that I had to outdrink them and out-cuss them. And I can use that word as a noun, a vowel, an adjective, and an adverb. But you find that it's changed so much. You don't have to act like one of the guys. You have your own very unique standard of who we are. But so I want to tell you a little bit about that and how I came to this company called Namaste. And a lot of people have heard about Namaste. It's an employee-owned cooperative. Not seen very often matter of fact, I think we are one of the,
there are a couple.
if not the only one, yeah, not the only one in it. So a little bit about Namaste. We believe in not only transforming energy and how we use energy in this world, but transforming business. We are, as I said, employed with the idea that one person, one vote. We do believe in being socially responsible, and we're going to talk about how employee ownership fits in and how that model benefits women versus a standard cooperative, corporate type environment. We're going to talk about the model for growth in such an environment and who we are. So what's our mission? Our mission is to propagate the responsible use of solar energy, to pioneer conscientious business practices, and create holistic wealth for ourselves and our community. We believe these are the 3 cornerstones of what makes a cooperative. Today, we're a 10-year-old company. We have over 125 employees. Started off as 10 employees 10 years ago. We used to vote on everything as to what type of toilet paper to buy. You can't do that with 125 people, so we do a more representative association. We've gone from 1 office to 4 offices in Denver, Boulder, New York, and California. These are some of my compatriots you see here. You will notice that I am by far the oldest person in that group. So some of the things that made us interesting is a cooperative. That's Blake Jones. Blake introduced President Obama during the 1603 tax code that we wrote, and you also see him there at the Denver Convention Center. We've actually had the president putting in a solar panel. Didn't work, we had to redo it. He's not gonna find a second job over there. Okay. So, what is the pillars of our ownership? One of the things that's very different is that we believe in distributed leadership. We actually rotate positions in some cases where I am involved in the commercial utility will help someone in the HR. We rotate those positions. We rotate who gets to vote on which type of election. We also believe in FOH. And what is FOH? It means frank, open, honest discussions. Everything is transparent within our company, including our salaries. But frank, open, honest means that we ask the question when we're talking to someone, for example, does it need to be said? And if I say this, what is my outcome? What do I want out of this? And is it kind? And if you can answer those things, by all means, open up your mouth. Let's get going. We also believe in holistic perspective, not just making money for our investors, but making money for our community and for our own employees. We are a B corporation, which means that we give 20% of our stock. So distributed leadership, FOH, and our co-ownership mentality. We all own part of the company. I'm not going to go through all of these slides, trying to get my slides as good as Ella's. Obviously, that's not going to happen. But read through these, talk amongst yourself. Okay, so democratic decision-making, extreme transparency, and a cooperative model is part of who we are. As I said, we're a B corporation. We also rated a 99 customer satisfaction on the B company. See all the lovely awards that we have won for being an employee cooperative. I have to tell you, as a woman, if there's any other type of business you want to start employee cooperative. It's a natural transition to our mentorship and our stewardship. We've also started other cooperatives outside of Namaste. This is a buying cooperative of 30 companies just like Namaste in the solar business. If you combined us all together, we would be second in install only to First Solar. And First Solar, we're coming at you close. Okay. So what does it mean to be socially responsible? It means creating a business that lasts beyond who we are. It means taking care of our environment as well as our people. It means also looking at the next generation. How can we support this? And if we weren't here, would it still sustain itself? And we also say employee ownership is inherently socially responsible. Our salaries, our CEO, who's our top salary, can make no more than 6 times the lowest employee in the company. Okay? So tips and tools, measure your impact to the group that you're supporting, measure your impact to your community surrounding you, prioritize what things are important within your company and within the next step that you want to make, and integrate it into your identity. And with that, I shall leave you.